Good afternoon. Welcome back to this coverage brought to you by ULTI.TV and Broad Media. We are here still at Awakirangi Park in the Upper Hutt region in Te Whanganui Atara, Wellington. Here to bring you this next game. It is Low Commitment versus Equilibrium. I am still Sean Gardner.
And I am still Caitlin Vanderpeet.
And we have still lovely conditions. The clouds looking a little threatening. The rain has come, it has gone. The wind has subsided, and it's pretty good conditions for Ultimate, Caitlin.
Yeah, good conditions. The wind, it's barely there. You can kind of feel it, but not enough to make a difference in the throwing, I think. But I am very excited for this game. Two Wellington teams, two teams, maybe a little bit of beef, not really a lot of ex-Quilly players on this low commitment team. That's like a pickup team, but it'd be cool to see what happens.
Yeah, of course, this low commitment team is spearheaded by former Equilibrium coach Peter Hubin. And we are going to see a little bit of a grudge match. These low commitment players, of course, are very familiar with this Equilibrium team, their structures, their formations.
Yes.
Equilibrium, of course, will know this, and they will not want to give them anything easy.
I would say almost 75% of the people on low commitment have played for Equilibrium in the past, if not just last year. So it will be exciting to see what kind of stuff they can produce, but also Equilibrium is doing, has been doing pretty well. Their first game, they won 13-4, and then their second game against Manawatu, they lost 13-8, I think, which is still a close game. So let's see what they bring out firing. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. Might be some interesting calls. We'll see.
Yeah, and low commitment. A close first game against Axiom, which went to Universe Point. Unfortunately, couldn't get the job done, losing 13-12. I believe they picked up a win in their second game against Nelson.
Against, Nelson, the Whakatū. I can't remember what the score was, but I think it was like 13-7 or something. But not as close, but, they still had to put the mahi in to get those points. So yeah, be awesome, interesting to see what happens in this game. I hope it is spicy the whole way. I hope it is close, and I hope there's a Callahan, because I asked for one last time and I didn't get it.
Didn't get it.
So I would like it this time, if possible. I won't pick who's going to get it, but it'd be cool to see. So yes.
We have low commitment on the left-hand side of the field in the teal. They're going to be pulling to start, coming out on defense. Equilibrium in the dark blue on the right, coming down on offense.
Looks like Peter Hubin's got a lot of pointers to give out to the team. He definitely is going to be a key player, possibly playing every point this whole game. We'll see.
Yeah, obviously his time at the Senior Worlds, Ultimate World Championships in the Gold Coast wasn't enough. He's going to put his body through the paces. Probably, as you say, Caitlin, playing savage this game. As we see the first pull going up, it's going to be collected. And
that's a turn.
Very quick turnover forced there by Ricks and Cohen.
Looks like low commitment had come out in his zone, but Peter Hubin to pick up. He's probably just going to look straight for an option in the end zone, I think. Nice pass to Emily.
Dinsdale looking end zone for Ricks.
And that's a break.
That is a break straight away.
For Keller Ricks, who played on the U20s team. Was it last year?
This year even, yeah.
This year, yes.
Having played for Kahu.
Kahu, yes.
In July.
June, in a country that I can't remember.
I believe that was in Birmingham.
No, that was U24s.
That was U20s also not Birmingham?
Oh,
or
maybe it was. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No.
She was on the team and she
was
played.
there.
And she went overseas to do it.
Our ball knowledge is lacking.
If I'm not a part of it, I don't care. I'm joking. That's not true. So yeah, Equilibrium unfortunately couldn't generate much movement from that, but hopefully they can. We've got Zoe Reisner doing the coaching. Because Peter has decided to play, so he can't help coach
For the opposition.
He's decided to play for the opposition. But Zoe coaching the Quilly team this weekend. She'll be playing at Div 1 next weekend for the Big, as she's one of the coaches also for Big, now that I think about it. So she's coaching two teams. That's hard work.
Very.
Go Zoe. She's cool.
Go her. Power to her.
Power to Zoe. We love Zoe. Anyways, to the people on the field.
Yeah, we just saw, of course, a quick break from low commitment, and they've punched it in straight away.
Renee
they'll be
with
looking
the
to
pull.
do the same again. De Ruyter with the pull. It's going to land about halfway towards the far sideline.
Looks like Leilani's going to pick up.
Smith to initiate. Looking to centre straight away to McCone.
Oh, nice
Some
hands.
spicy fakes. And Smith finding McCone again in the middle of the park and
keep
swinging it
Nice.
to Beswick.
Oh, nice movement from Quilly here through this low commitment zone. They're swinging it. They're looking for that space. They're really moving the defense around. It's looking really good.
Yeah, using the full width of the pitch here as well to make sure that low commitment do not get set too steadily.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and a nice big one. Oh, and it just missed by Renee. Oh, she was so close, but that's a point there for Kieran.
Yeah, De Ruyter's a very lanky woman, and she will be kicking herself that she didn't get a piece of that. Millimeters
I would say
even
millimeters.
away from getting that D, and a lovely round shot to find Gillick in the end zone.
I think that was some very clean zone O. That was good. Nice from Quilly. I think that's what they wanted the first point. They couldn't get it, but they found their feet and they got it.
Yeah, it was lovely patience as well, not forcing anything, just happy to work it up and down the field and across. Yeah, you can't really ask for too much more when it comes to a zone offense like that, and I mean to score. I mean, that's just the pinnacle. That's pinnacle
I mean,
offense, isn't it?
I love throwing it down the middle, but a lot of people don't agree with that. But I love making those spicy shots to make it difficult for my teammates. But I also like that zone O too. Zoe giving some pointers to the team before Quilly make the pull right to left as they're on defense. We got
looks like Katie Beswick with the disc. She's gonna look to put up a big long pull, a big floaty one to give her defense plenty of time to set up.
Maybe possibly coming out in a zone. Who knows? We'll see in a second. Nice pull. Big chase.
Gonna land just in front of the brick mark.
Peter getting it off to get a quick start. Looks like it's match.
Yeah.
Oh.
No mark at all. Plenty of time.
Now
looking off the open Blake Chambers.
Blake's going. He's running. Oh, unfortunate. I think
it's gonna fade out to the right.
He started running and he was coming back under, and then the disc went up and he had to try go back, which is very difficult once you've committed to go the other way. But I do like that he tried. We do like that.
Unfortunate miscommunication. Low commitment. We're looking to get a quick turn down here. It is on the near sideline, very close to Coffin Corner, as some would say.
They'll definitely, I think Quilly should be looking for that swing to centre it straight away almost. They've got cuts going off. Nice throw. Oh, and a little bit too far, but it's all right because we've got McDonald cleaning that up.
Floating it out nicely to give them room in the middle of the field.
Nice catch from Laura. A big one. Whoa, nice
finding
box out
McKenzie
read.
There. Looking to swing it backwards. Can't get the throw off. Looking to jam it in, and it's good defense.
Defense from Squid there. Whoa, that was very close.
Had two defenders there. It was always going to be very difficult.
Yeah, very, very difficult to try jam it in the corner there when it's already kind of clogged with a lot of traffic, I guess.
Chambers with it now, rocking that ever iconic.
Oh, Peter's going to be looking for the deep, and he does. He hucks it.
Lots of float under it. And that's going to be
and
finding nobody.
Alice's there's just, he wasn't even close at first, but he chased it down to Dia. That's very impressive.
And Peter Hubin loves a deep shot.
He loves a deep shot. If he can pick it up and throw it deep, he'll do it. Even if there's no one running, he'll do it, I think.
From experience, I can confirm that.
You can confirm. I have been a victim of Peter Hubin.
Beswick to pick up, looking open side, finding McCone down that far sideline, and now looking for a strike
Up the
cut
line.
from
Whoa,
Beswick.
nice grab.
It's a great grab.
Huge round
Shooting it.
throw to...
And Blake Chambers plucks it out of the sky and sends it straight backwards, looking for Hubin.
Oh,
and he just didn't quite leave the ground.
Kicking himself a little bit, I think, over not catching that one.
He'll be disappointed. His feet didn't quite leave the ground.
Jumping would be helpful, but it's okay. He'll get there.
A great bit of defense as well.
Yes, great defense there from McCowan. And Quilly, they're looking a bit deep downfield, but they're getting the movement going. Oh,
and
nice
plucked
snag.
out. And Chambers streaking long again.
To Squid. Up into the middle, nice put. They're just looking for that last cut to get in the zone. Big cut there.
Looking for Escalon.
Oh!
Oh, and great defense.
Nice. It looks like she almost hadn't tipped it enough, and it looked like Faith could have got the second bid, but unfortunately it just went out, which is good.
Ruben McKenzie getting the defense there. Of course, the sister of one of the young rising stars, Finn McKenzie.
Beswick to pick up the disc. Back in that corner. Could be hard to get out of there, but does it. Nice centre middle. Nice round backhand, and Shannon's
there.
gone.
And a big shot going up.
He's going. Nice, just in front of the end zone.
McKenzie streaking free there. Shot going up and just
Unfortunate.
can't quite find
almost a honey pass.
McCone for the honey pass.
Oh, that was close. I think it was on the angle that it was thrown. Just was a little bit too much.
Yeah, just
And it
died
went straight to her feet.
Died a little bit too quickly.
But nice. This has been a long point.
This
Quite a
has
few
been
turns.
quite a long point.
But they are making each other work. It's really good to see these two Wellington teams, work hard against each other. I definitely think that they will want to. Each team both wants to win just as much as each other, I think.
Yeah, not only for the sake of the tournament, but also for the bragging rights. So we see a shot going up the line, and it's just going to fade out. The throw from Dinsdale just didn't quite have the edge control. She will be hungry to get that disc back as we see Beswick picking up.
She's looking for a deep
Centering
option.
straight away.
Wanting to get some cuts going. Nice in the middle to Laura. Ian Johnson. Looking for that reset to Heather. Nice.
It's a lovely throw.
Cooley's got some nice offensive play happening.
They're moving this disc really nicely.
And they're not
Finding Katie on the doorstep of the end zone, looking down the middle, and just
in a bid, but it just goes too far.
too far.
Another case of great flow downfield. Just once you get knocking on that end zone door, just can't seem to get it in.
And the marathon point continues.
Peter Hoover to pick up the disc. He's probably going to look for another long shot, I think. Possibly.
Yeah, I would say so.
Maybe he might be making eyes with either Emily or Blake because they are good downfield receivers.
Yeah, the downfield set up in a horror stack, which is really inviting for those deep shots to come out. We see Dinsdale going to ground and claiming that just off the surface of the dirt. And a nice little bit of movement there. And we see Hoover getting the disc on this near sideline. This is going long. Here we go. Lots of bodies under it. And we see McDonald come down with that great effort
Is there
on
a call?
defense.
Wait, there's a call happening. Possibly, I don't know what they're calling. Maybe dangerous play, but I don't, or a foul, but
Quick look on the replay here as we see McDonald come down with the disc.
I think possibly saw McDonald coming in, but then stopped. But I don't think that it would have been dangerous. I think he would have had control and stopped before getting to them.
It looked very clean.
It looked clean, yes.
I believe that call has been retracted.
They're probably just having a little corridor about it, a little chit-chat to see where they're going from there. Possibly the turnover will still stand. I'm not sure because I don't really know what the call is. Possibly just maybe catching their breath to see. But yeah, looks from our end and from the replay, it looks clean. So we're just not really sure what's happening. But that's all right. The good thing about Ultimate is you can have those chats, you can get different perspectives and still come to a good agreement, and it can still be spirited even if the outcome is not what you want, So
Absolutely.
That's the good thing about Ultimate, very spirited.
Yeah, being self-refereed as well, there's a massive emphasis on spirit of the game, which is what leads to good discussions like this, just sorting out what the outcome's going to be.
Yeah, exactly. But as long as this chat has a positive, result or a positive, they feel good afterwards, then that's all that matters.
This call is still being resolved at the moment.
Yeah, it's still, usually you're only allowed, 45 seconds? 40 seconds to have a chat. Usually if there was maybe a game advisor here, they'd probably come up and be like, hey, got to wrap it up, guys. But luckily there's not, because they can take as long as they want, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually 40 seconds to have a chat. You can pretty much resolve it by then. This one maybe taking a bit longer, but it looks like retracted. And just a little chit-chat about what happened. So hopefully there's a high-five, a handshake, so hopefully it's a good outcome.
I'm sure the teams won't be too disappointed with the length of that call. Gives them a bit of a breather from this marathon point.
Exactly.
Which has been going on for what feels like forever. It's been a lot of turns in this point.
Oh, wait, possibly it's a turn anyways, because when the disc was turned, he threw it away?
When it was thrown, potentially didn't impact the play.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's what we are looking at here as we see Chambers thread the needle.
Oh, wait.
And finding the end zone
possible?
and potentially a call once again.
Oh, no.
On the line,
out on the line?
We might be looking at a straddle here.
Yeah, this definitely has been a long point.
Equilibrium just saying that they thought the disc was controlled. However, it was on the line.
Called?
Or a pick. It looks like the pick call.
Pick called.
And we see Blake Chambers falling to his knees.
Not sure who called the pick.
He'll be sad not to have got the assist there.
So he'll just have to score the point.
He'll just have to do it again.
He just has to score the point. He could give the assist to himself. Double stats. They said it couldn't be done. Mac it to yourself, catch it.
We see him centering to Squid straight away. And Squid looking end zone.
Nice hand.
And that's a great grab.
Oh, wait. Out called again on the line?
And another call. And the marathon continues.
It might be a case of they keep scoring on the line. Who knows? And there we go. That must definitely be in.
From my perspective, that one definitely looked in.
Looks like still good comms, though. Hopefully good spirits still.
Good discussions. We just see the separation straight away after that disc is checked in. And the casual spike to end it off. Low commitment going up 2-1. And the marathon is over.
Woo! And we hit a PB.
We hit a PB, folks. New marathon record
unless
time.
There's a longer time. Unless there's a shorter long point, I guess that would be a PB.
But it doesn't matter how long those points are, because Peter Hubin is still on the field.
What are the odds Peter takes a sub?
0.
I will bet one of my kidneys.
We will have to drag him off the field for him to take a sub.
I think Peter would have to, I think he would have to be dragged off, or possibly, I don't want to put it out there, injured, but he won't, because Peter is a goat.
He's a force of nature.
And now a father, so yeah.
Indeed.
Don't want to mess with him. But yeah, low commitment to pull, to Quilly.
And of course, in the hands of Peter Hubin. We see
huge pull,
a massive pull coming up. Lots of
that's almost world's class pull, isn't it? You'd think. It went out.
You'd think.
Just kidding. It's been bricked. Psych. It's been bricked by Leilani Smith. Sorry, Peter. Commentator's curse. I said it was a nice pull and then it went out.
Sorry, Pete.
Looks like
Larkin
in a vertical.
On defense, vertical stack.
Nice
for
cut there.
Lots of time for Sam Hogan.
Nice take by Sam Hogan.
Bit of contact from Brendan Reitz there.
Oh.
Apologising straight away as we see the disc swing.
Oh, and, no, straight to Keller's hand.
Straight to Keller Reitz, who's looking for Peter Hubin and finds him. Great box out by Hubin. Looking for McClanahan, who stops his cut and he throws it to nobody.
And Peter's hands are on his hips going, why'd you stop cutting? And Ben will realise what he's done and hopefully not do it again. Unfortunate, he would have been super free.
McClanahan apologising straight away as soon as Pete threw that disc.
A leading pass, I'd say.
And we see Equilibrium with another chance. Hogan once again on a strong undercut, finding the disc. The upline strike cut is defended well. We see Dan Young with the
Dan
disc
with
now.
the disc.
He is a workhorse for
Oh,
this Equilibrium
unlucky.
team. Unfortunately, that pass just finding the ground out of the
And
hands.
Peter hucks
and
it
a
to
big
Keller.
shot. Keller Ricks.
Oh,
And a big time grab from
so
Keller Ricks.
close.
The U20's representative.
Dan was close to D there, but unfortunately Keller took it down for another point for low commitment. As you can see, yeah.
What a snag
What
as
a
well.
snag.
Finding a way to box out Kazidal from Equilibrium and just having the reach to pluck it out of the hands just before Dan Young can chase that down. Incredible.
3-1 to low commitment. Definitely putting a lot of defensive pressure onto Quilly, like making them throw it down. Oh, and Peter Hoover's taking a sub.
subbed off.
He's taking a sub.
I don't believe it.
He's put too much weight. Yeah, Peter! Oh, he's waving to us. Yes. Big Peter fans. Nice work. You know what? Humble. Oh, and we're getting away from Farhan and T as well, and Tane. Doing some crowd work.
They love us.
But low commitment's putting a lot of defensive pressure on Quilly, making them just throw it down that one line, not really letting them get the rounds. Not sure if Quilly's attempting to make those round throws. They probably could, but yeah, it might be defensive pressure from them, so.
Yeah, they're pretty keen to keep working it up the line at the moment.
Jam it down the jam hole,
Jam it
like
down the
I
jam
say.
hole.
Which is
Yeah,
not a bad thing.
a lot of pressure on those reset throws.
Just makes it a bit hard when there's not as much jam hole to jam down, whatever.
We see McClanahan with the pull. It's going to land around in line with the brick mark, maybe a little bit further back. We see
Quilly
Beswick
getting it going.
sending it wide to the near sideline to the other Beswick.
Nice put back to Katie. Looking for a cut down the middle. No!
Ooh, we're gonna see a
Foul.
strip
Possibly
here.
a strip, yes.
And an immediate uncontest.
Good spirit, very quick. Great chat.
And the disc is tapped in. Very quick resolution. And the play resumed
Nice
even
from
faster.
Vishwa. Oh, Peter Hooven. Peter Hooven's putting that pressure on from the sideline, telling them to get a block. We like that.
Yeah, very loud sideline from low commitment as we see this pass. Finding Stillwell.
Nice movement from Quilly and a big one, but oh, go
Can
chase
McKenzie chase it down?
Oh,
It's
great
just gonna
chase
fade
down.
away. A little bit too many wheat bix on that one.
It was a nice look, I think. Unfortunately, yeah, just curved the wrong way for a chase down. I like the commitment though to keep going. That's high commitment to keep going, I guess, from Equilibrium.
I see McClanahan picking this disc up. He's one of the training players for Div 1 club Big.
Big ultimate.
He's been putting in a massive shift this season to continue improving. He's such a young player as well. He's got so much potential. We see...
Oh, pick has been called, but I don't think the rest of the field know that.
And as far as low commitment are aware, it is a score.
Hello.
Emily Dinsdale turning to see the call and immediately upset.
No, she's looking fine. She's walking it back, throwing it back very nicely.
It was a nice calm grab from Dinsdale as well. Yeah, low commitment worked it up that far side beautifully to open up the power position shot.
So it looks like...
And Emily Dinsdale wide open down there.
Yes, she was. That was actually very nice flow from low commitment, but it looks like Katie will catch up to... Oh, there's a bug in my eye. Sorry, I'll catch up to number 55. And then they will resume play.
The fans.
Oh, it looks like maybe they started off a little bit too early cutting, but...
Centered in the middle.
Oh, and Emily gets it
And
again. Maybe she'll get the
Dinsdale picking it
assist
up.
instead.
Looking for Gatsby,
Oh,
who
Gatsby!
jumps early.
Teases to catch it.
You could call that an early celebration, arguably, couldn't you?
Almost, yeah. Looks like he was about to start clapping before he caught it. Oh, no, nice. He almost knew that he maybe had gone to slap his hands a little bit too early, and if he had just the edge of the disc, he might have dropped it. But he caught it. Nice work. And Emily gets the assist instead of the point, but that's okay.
Low commitment go up 4-1 as we see Equilibrium calling a timeout.
I think good call. I would also be doing that, yes.
It's a very veteran call to stop the momentum. we see low commitment having put 3 on the board in a row.
Most definitely, yeah. Low commitment's looking pretty good. You know, this is a pickup team. You know, they haven't been really training together. They're kind of just rocked up and been like, let's play. So it's good to see that they are gelling together and they are getting some nice flow. And it feels like they are a team that have been training this whole time. So very cool to see. There is a lot of experience on that team, but also a lot of young people, a lot of youth players. So yeah, and then Quilly, they'll be taking the timeout. Zoe's going to give them some pointers. What they can work on, I think they do have nice flow. Again, it's just a case of getting it in the end zone, scoring that point. You know, I think that's it. Defensively, I think they're putting a lot of pressure. You know, low commitment aren't getting it easy. So, yeah. Yeah,
they're finding a lot of turnovers. It'll just be a case of converting those turnovers into points for them. Equilibrium at Div 2. It's like bread on butter, really, isn't it? You and I have some great memories playing for Equilibrium at Div 2.
Yes.
Long-time teammate of yours, of course. We played at Div 2 together for Equilibrium in 2022.
in Tauranga, yes.
What was your highlight from that tournament?
Do I even remember? You know, I have pretty terrible memory. My highlight, probably the hammer you threw to me to win against Morirua. That was pretty cool. And playing Psychiatrist the night before and making people cry.
Nice.
Love a bit of banter. That was really fun. Driving up in the car singing karaoke, you know. Singing
classic.
the Veronicas.
The Veronicas. Untouched.
Untouched. Yes, me and Sean, I guess, are graduates of Equilibrium. I did play the first year that they ever happened, 2019.
The inauguration season,
yeah,
2019.
And then I didn't play for 2 years, and then I came back, and then I left again.
Yeah, because you had the one season in 2019, and I ended up joining the season after in 2020.
And Equilibrium won the whole thing.
The year that we won the whole thing, which was an incredible experience.
In order for Quilly to win, I had to leave, I think. But they've come back from their timeout. Hopefully Quilly, you know, that timeout has been useful for them. They can come out and just start getting their own momentum. But low commitment, you know, the vibes are good. They're vibing. They're having a great time. I can just feel it. So, hope, you know, we'll see.
We can feel the energy radiating this way.
I can. And Peter's back on, so you know something exciting is going to happen.
We're going to see him throw it long to nobody.
Yeah. He'll get the D and then be like, cut deep.
Big pull coming up.
Nice big pull.
Fading to the right a touch, but it will land in and picked up and centered straight away to McCone.
Nice.
Who finds Smith.
Quilly has started getting it going, which is always good. Oh, looks like they're doing a zone.
Looks like a zone. Looks like a 3-3-1 by the looks of it.
3-3-1.
Pete up front as one of the ears in this.
Oh, nice tower. That was very close.
Incredible footwork from McCone to keep that one alive.
Oh, nice in the middle, but unfortunately could not get it. And low commitments gets the turn.
Yeah, found the gap in the zone, but unfortunately could not find the player.
Yeah, I think it just went a little bit wide.
movement.
Peter's looking for the big shot. Kella's gone. She's running deep, but I think
that is long gone.
It might be a little bit too wide. Peter's looking to the sideline. He's just smiling. Hey, you know what? We're gaining yards. That's the main thing. Right? Huck and D.
It's a punt for
It's a
territory.
strategy. It's a strategy. We don't mind it. We've got Quilly pickup. I think his name's Tom. He's from England, I think. Apparently he's quite good. So he just randomly is playing for them, which is cool to see. Oh, hand block!
And a big hand block from Squid.
Did you hear the noise it made?
That was a crunching hand block.
I'm surprised his hand's okay after that. Oh, Peter wants to be the ISO. Peter doesn't want an assist. He wants a point. And he's standing very close. And
he just finds the turf as we see a foul
Wait, hold up. A
call.
foul called? Uncontested foul.
Looks like the jammiest ISO I've ever seen.
Yeah, it definitely is looking a little bit close. But they're going to try again, and it goes round to Renee, and she gets it.
Renee DeRuyter, who...
Renee.
Renee? Apologies. Renee DeRuyter, who just sneaks past everybody biting on Peter Hooban
Peter
at the
Hooban. They
front of the stack.
It's the name, isn't it? When you hear like Peter Hooban, you're like, oh, World player. Got a defender.
He's just got that aura
He's got
about
that
his
aura.
name, doesn't he?
He's not on aura, but he's got an aura about him. But yeah, Renee, nice point there.
Low commitment, punch in another one to make it 5-1. They look very much in the driver's seat at the moment, looking quite comfortable.
They're almost, yeah. I think we just need a comeback train, maybe.
I agree.
Maybe another comeback train.
Another
I know we asked for
comeback
it last game. We almost got it. But maybe if we get one more point, I will say it. Comeback train's on.
Comeback train's on.
But like we've said
It's
before,
just at the station at the moment.
It's at the station. It's Metlink's having some issues right now, like they always are. Trains to Upper Hutt have been bus replaced,
As per usual.
We've got low commitment pulling to Quilly. I think they just need a point to get momentum. Like we've said, game's not over till it's over, not till the last point is scored. Oh, getting some nice compliments on the sideline from Brendan Reach saying they look so good. That's very positive to hear. We like that.
So we see Beswick finding Smith here, looking downfield.
Another
not finding
zone.
anything, and quick disc movement between the handlers as we see the zone setting. Is Emily Dinsdale working hard up the front, and it's just an errant throw, finding Nearly You.
Nearly You, yeah, I was about to actually sub on. I can do it.
Marks are bringing it in now. Finding Ida down the line, finding Brazil.
Rennie! Rennie with the points.
And that is a score into the front corner for Rennie Brazo.
Rennie's mum's here as well watching, so she'll be proud to see her daughter playing. Nice point from Rennie. She's also another big training player, another up-and-coming youth ultimate player, I'd say. And close personal friend, maybe, of mine. Maybe not. I won't say that. No, I will. Rennie said she was my friend.
You gotta like.
I've got a lot of friends.
You gotta like, back that up with some.
Back that up.
Courage. Like Rennie said, she was my friend, so therefore.
She makes fun of me at big training sometimes, so that's like banter between friends, right?
Yeah. Exactly. That's what it's all about.
But yeah, she's putting in the work at big training too, just like Ben.
Yeah, this current wave of juniors, it's these three that we see on the field at the moment, Calla Ricks, Rennie Brazeo, and Ben McClanahan. Even Hugo Gatsby, he's another hard worker.
I'd say Blake as well, he's another up and coming.
Blake Chambers, a lot of these guys really got some really strong up and comers from the Wellington scene. Lucy Nixon, who's currently playing on Honeys,
yeah.
another very promising youth player coming out of Wellington.
They'll probably move away from Wellington, though, like all the good young players do, unfortunately. Go to Christchurch or something.
Well, Lucy is going to Christchurch.
Yeah, there we go. Damn it.
We see Ali Afandi with the disc here.
Equilibrium player too. He played with us in 2022.
His first year playing.
Yes.
First year playing, cracked the squad. And yeah, he's been putting in a lot of work as well. He's another one who's been working really hard. He has become one of the key handlers for a lot of these teams that he plays on.
Yes.
This pull's going to land just past halfway.
Equilibrium looking to coming out. They got that. I see why this Locomotive's still doing the zone. It is working. Don't fix what ain't broke.
We still see Peter Hooban up front in a very untraditional spot for him. Usually he roams the deep as a big shot goes up from Beswick.
Who's that for?
Looking for the other Beswick, but it's snagged out by McNee.
Tame takes that one down. I think that was a good look. Trying to generate some movement, trying to get down there.
Larkin finding Dinsdale and moving it sideways to Hooban.
Emily's going. And he puts it. And Dan poaches off. And it comes off.
Just fading a little bit to the right and
nice
out of the reach of Dinsdale.
Defensive pressure from Dan there.
And we are going to see them setting up once again in that zone look. And just out of the reach of Dinsdale. Great defensive pressure from Young to force Dinsdale to potentially bite on that a little bit sooner than she would have liked.
I think so. Having to come in a bit when it actually faded.
And this is getting checked in now.
Quilly can have good movement. I think they just got to swing and then give go, handler movement. They can't be being static. I think.
Nice shot through the middle.
Oh,
And a shot coming in.
It's hanging. It's hanging. It's right on the line. Oh.
And McNee with the defensive pressure.
No call.
No call.
That was a good look. Very close.
Sorry guys, behind the line, please. Sorry. Just stay behind the line, please.
I think Peter will be looking to huck it straight away. Okay, Peter said he can't throw that deep, which is very interesting because he has been hucking it.
At least he's self-aware.
He's self-aware. Yeah, self-aware and humble. Ali's got it. Back to Peter. And he'll be looking. Oh,
Oh, and a
Emily's
big fake,
going.
and
Yep,
going
and
again.
It's hucked. And Emily's got plenty of time to run onto that. And she does. She gets
It's a
it.
great
Tane
throw.
chasing it down.
We see Larkin
He's still
coming in to
there.
provide help. Dinsdale looking
Nice
for McNee.
point.
And a score. And low commitment are going to take half.
Half. Yeah, that's half time already. Crikey.
Great form on that throw from Emily Dinsdale, who
And a
was
great-
also at the
at
Masters Worlds.
At Masters Worlds in California. And also used to play for Equilibrium. And so did Tane, who just scored the point too.
It would seem the old Equilibrium graduates coming out to really wreak some havoc on this current Equilibrium team.
They are, yeah. Equilibrium's still doing some really good stuff. They're having some great O movements. I just think they just got to get it going. They just got to, I think a handler weave might possibly be what they need. They do throw it to the side and then they kind of just stop. And then they try to look downfield, but then once they're looking downfield, the zone's already set up again. And it's really difficult to keep going. But we'll watch some replays because it's half time now.
We see that last point, and what a great throw from Dinsdale, just floating it out in front of McNee. Had all sorts of time to run onto it. We see the D from McNee as well, plucking that out as
was
the
that a
deep in the
bookings
zone.
then? We're watching Beach Ultimate now.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, sorry, we're back to it. Yeah, so Equilibrium, they'll want to come firing out the second half to show they've still got it. They've still got this game. It's still their game to win. I think Zoe will give them some good pointers. They are doing some really good stuff. They just got to score a point, and then they'll be good, I think. And then the comeback train will happen.
They really do just need to find their footing a little bit here. Low commitment, been putting on a lot of defensive pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I think Equilibrium might be getting in their own heads at the moment. It'll just be
Possibly,
about
yes.
settling the nerves in this game. Coming back from lunch is always quite difficult.
I agree. Usually my worst game at a tournament is after lunch because all I want to do is have a nap. But
Which is why at Div 1 you are having no lunch.
no lunch. Yeah, I'm
lunch
fasting.
for you.
I'm fasting. I will be having lunch. Well, it didn't help that last year there was like a 3-hour gap as well.
That is very.
And I did have a nap. But yeah, Equilibrium, I think, yeah, they just need to build up their confidence. Once they break through that zone they will be good.
Yeah.
I think low commitment will continue to use it because it is working and it is generating turns pretty well. So just do it. But also low commitment might come out with some wild stuff because they are up 6 points. I'm not sure.
Yeah, look primarily to Peter Hubin to do something wacky.
Outrageous.
Something outrageous.
Maybe full field hammer. That'd be cool. I could ask him to do it. I should maybe yell it to him.
Oi, Peter.
Peter, full field hammer.
Oi.
I don't think he can hear me though, so that's all right. But maybe he just knows that's what I want. But I also would like Callahan again. A Callahan. Please. Just either team. I don't really mind.
At any stage.
It is very fun, very exciting, very hype. It's what I want.
A nice loud chant from Equilibrium, hopefully giving them a little bit of energy to come into the second half and really bring it to low commitment, who seem to be running away with it at the moment.
Low commitment coming in for a whoa. What are they doing?
They're doing this is different.
This is different. It looks like are they gonna lift someone up or low commitment coming in with a performance for stage challenge or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen this post since Stage Challenge, as you
Yeah.
say, Caitlin. That's a great reference.
I did stage challenge in high school. It was the best moments of my life.
Oh, they're going to do swag surf?
Yeah. Oh, very cool.
Oh, they're getting real fired up now.
Oh my gosh.
It was not swag surfing.
I would like to join though. That looks like fun. Low Commitment is vibing. They are vibing right now.
They have all the momentum going their way. They are positive.
Nothing to
They're feeling
lose.
good about this.
Yeah. They definitely will use that to the advantage though as well. The positive vibes.
Absolutely.
Not saying that equilibrium isn't. It's just very hard when you're down 7-1. Like I've been there before. It's really tough.
It's a very
Mentally,
hard,
It's very hard to get out of.
hard to get out of. Absolutely.
Yes.
It becomes not only a game of what's happening on the field. It's a
mental game.
It's a
as
mental
well.
game as well.
Yeah.
When you get down, it's really easy for your fundamentals to also
Yes.
falter.
Yes.
That's why a lot of the time when teams are in this sort of hole, there's a lot of emphasis on just focusing on the basics, doing the
Yes.
basics right, and that's the best way to get out of those holes. It's just if you can execute the basics, you're gonna change the outcome of the game, and I think that's a big emphasis that Equilibrium need to put on. Is just focus on the basics. They've seen that they can create turnovers as the pull comes in.
Oh, a zone.
And we see a zone, a bit of a different look for Equilibrium here.
They're trying, I think, because Low Commitment has given the zone a go. The Equilibrium's like, well, let's do it ourselves. I do think Equilibrium, I've played against their zones before. They are pretty good. They definitely drill them in. So we'll see what it can generate, if it can generate any turns.
That is a wide swing coming to McClanahan, and he's just put it
Execution
far
error,
behind.
unfortunately. But this will be exciting for Quilly, chance to break.
This is a big opportunity. They need this desperately, finding Stillwell in the middle of the field and back to McDonald. And a
Huge
big shot.
huck.
And that is going to be
Unfortunately out.
fading out of bounds, and I think you would argue, even if it was staying in, that was going to be eaten up by Brendan Reitz.
Yeah, I think double coverage there. Very hard to get the disc when you've got two people defending you.
And an opportunity to set up their zone here in Coffin Corner.
Definitely trying to keep them trapped on the sideline, I think. Oh,
Oh, and a hand block.
Oh,
and it's picked
that
up.
was almost close to my Callahan prediction. And they're swinging it. Low Commitment's swinging it. Getting some good movement.
Trying to find a hole in the middle here. I'm probably going to have to look to swing this backwards.
Getting a high stall
stall.
count. High stall.
And a bailout option, looking for
nice
Ricks,
take.
and it's taken in by McAllister, who puts in a hammer straight away, and it's eaten by Blake Chambers. And we are back to where we were only minutes ago.
Oh, is it marathon time again? Unfortunately, I was very excited that hammer, but it just went straight to Blake.
Yeah, it was a great read on defense. A great throw, and here we go. Chance looking for Calla Ricks.
She's going to read it.
And she just hasn't quite read it on what
She
was.
had hand to disc a little bit.
It was a wonderful shot.
It was a wonderful shot. It just unfortunately slipped out a bit. But now, Quilly looking a little bit deep. Oh, nice snag by
Ooh.
Marina.
We see Stillwell floating this out to McCone.
Quilly is very definitely taking advantage of this, I guess, it's not really a fast break, but taking advantage of this flow.
Yeah, they're doing really well, just moving this disc nice and early to the first open option as we see them resetting there early.
We can hear Zoe directing people where to go, helping them out.
It's a nice
They're
cut.
very close. They're about maybe 5 meters away from the end zone, 10 meters. And they're swinging it well. Oh, Tom's gone, but unfortunately
Looking
it's a
for
little bit
Goodman
too
in the end
fast.
zone, and it's overthrown again.
I think overthrown maybe a little bit too fast and angled. Unfortunately, so close.
Equilibrium worked this disc up really nicely, and I think just got a little bit too excited. Saw
Yes,
a
a little bit too excited.
man,
I agree.
streaking towards the end zone and just
Put it-
decided to put it up.
I
I think
think
they
maybe
really
if-
just needed to holster that.
Yes, I think if he had waited maybe 2 seconds, it could have gone perfectly straight to Tom's hands.
And well, Low Commitment have dribbled this disc up like half the length of the field
Nice
already, and we see
defense.
this
Yes.
a jammy inside shot get D'd very quickly, and Equilibrium have the disc back again with another chance to put a point on the board.
Low commitment, definitely playing a little bit more, like kind of poachy defense, I want to say. Oh, run through D.
And read beautifully by Cohen. And Blake's just going to holster this, looking for Reitz and finding Ricks again as they have a chance to break through here.
Oh, mistake.
Rising
Oh,
like
nice
a phoenix.
Rising like a 7.
What incredible vertical reach
Nice.
by Cohen
take.
and finding Chambers in the front corner of the end zone.
Yeah, Chambers just super free. No mark. Gets the disc. Done.
Nice simple pass to the front corner.
Yes.
And the man in the backwards purple hat has done it again.
Was that the first point after half? That was very long, wasn't it?
Marathon!
Yeah, Blake, I think, did he get the D? Is it bookends? I can't remember now. Him and Gatsby are both wearing hats, but I know they're two different people, but...
Yeah, one's a little bit taller than
One's
the
a
other.
little bit taller and wearing a different hat.
Wearing a
but
different coloured hat.
I also, like I said, don't have very good memory, so... Oh, that's an unfortunate point for to come out on for Equilibrium, though. They were so close. They had two chances to score,
Yeah.
and unfortunately just couldn't get them.
A lot of close opportunities, knocking at the door, but just didn't have a key to get in.
I've been locked out again. No.
I hate it when that happens.
I hate it when that happens.
I left my key on my desk.
Oh, I always have my back door unlocked, so it's all good. No, don't come to my house though, please.
Don't send your address.
No, I knows my address. I definitely lock up. But like, oh, Rennie's pulling. Let's go, Rennie. This is unbiased, by the way, but I said I'd say nice things about Rennie on the stream. Oh, nice huck.
Because you guys are friends.
Yeah,
you know?
because we're friends.
Exactly.
Katie running down to pick it up, trying to get it going.
Bit of a low pull.
Oh, foul call.
Oh, we got a foul call. We got a foul call. An offensive foul.
I can kind of see, but I feel like maybe possibly offsetting, but also I wasn't on the field.
And they're going to have a discussion about this.
I think what happened was Kieran ran into him and they bumped a bit, but I don't know if that affected the throw that was going to Leilani. Oh, big hucks to Laura.
What a big throw around.
Nice take.
Finding Shona.
To Hogan. They're getting close to the end zone again. Oh, timeout called.
Timeout called?
Timeout called.
And we're going to see a timeout getting called.
Timeout called. Very cool. You know what? Not a bad idea. Set up an end zone play.
Set up an end zone play, an opportunity to set.
Yes,
maybe
I
like
agree.
holster a little bit of the nerves.
Yes, I agree.
And that'll be Equilibrium's second timeout of the day.
Yes.
They've got
I
one more
think
to go.
They got one more. I agree with that.
I believe.
Because they have been getting that close to the end zone and then not been able to put it in. So this is a good opportunity to be like, okay, we're finally here. We've done the hard work to get to close to the end zone. One more step, or maybe two more throws, and we're done. So this gives them a chance to set up very nicely and, yeah, get a point
Yeah.
for the comeback train that we want.
Yeah. They desperately need this. It'll be extremely demoralizing if this is turned over.
Oh, no, commentators curse, we're not saying anything. We never said that. If it happens, it wasn't Sean's fault.
If I speak, I'm in trouble.
But this time, if it is a comeback train, we are electric. We have turned electric.
We turned electric.
For the planet.
You're not shoveling coal
We're not
anymore.
shoveling coal. My days are over of shoveling coal. I'm the ticket person now. I'm checking your snapper cards.
Kaylin, what would you call up in this situation if you're Equilibrium? What is your go-to play about? We're looking at the disc maybe just past where the brick mark is.
Maybe ISO. A classic. Just an ISO play. Not necessarily to score, but just to give someone space to get the disc, I think. And I think ISO is very simple. People can pick it up, stack a little bit further back, let one person have that space. I'd have 3 handlers out. So if that doesn't work out, you have 2 options to look back. I think that's what I'd do. But I think people need to remember that an ISO play does not mean you're going to score straight away. It just means you're isolating a player. So yeah, that's what I do. Or maybe I do something crazy like Okay, what's the parting all the people and one person runs down the middle?
Ooh, a classic
what?
like reverse zipper.
Reverse dipper. But
The big dipper.
the reverse big dipper zipper. No, I do ISO play, which I think is what they are doing. Except they have 4 people back.
Looks like Smith just offset a little bit from where the stack is, potentially providing another option.
And looks like maybe
to draw Dinsdale out of the play.
Possibly, yes. And I think Chris is the ISO. Oh, he's
looking to hit straight away,
no!
and it's a turnover.
Commentator's curse, it's all Sean's fault.
We see McNee streaking long. Gillick putting on some
Swung
good
to
defense,
Emily.
finding Dinsdale here. As we see
Quilly's going to have to
McNee.
work hard to get this back. I
great
will
grab
say
from
that.
McNee to keep that disc alive.
Peter's going to be looking for the deep.
And
And he hucks it. Renee's
massive
super free.
bite.
Oh no! And it just goes a bit too big. And Peter says sorry. Oh. I actually agree with Peter. He said it's a lot closer than he thought, and I also thought that as well. I thought he had more end zone to take it, but unfortunately not.
We saw Hogan biting massively on what Peter Hubin was throwing out there. Massive fake on the forehand. Opened
yes.
up the backhand shot right away.
Peter loves a big break backhand huck. I will say that. It's a Peter Hubin classic.
It's a classic.
It's classic. They're setting that zone again.
Beswick finding Beswick straight away.
Oh no!
And DeRuyter gets a hand to it. McNee makes sure it hits the ground.
It was a good look.
Are going to see Low Commitment have another chance to punch this in once again.
This is a very long point, and I think both teams will be feeling a bit tired. Oh no! The fake confused the player so much he thought it went up.
And
there we
DeRuyter
With the
toes
score.
in, and arguably half a bookend.
Half a booking, yep.
Oh, it's almost like a bookend special. McNee to DeRuyter, both of them got a piece off that D.
Nice work from Low Commitment. Equilibrium again, they're getting so close. I kind of want them to just get one in, to build up the morale, to build up the hype.
Yeah, they'll be feeling this game's absolutely running away from them now.
Yes.
This 9-1 now to Low Commitment. How do you get out of this situation, Caitlin?
You just keep going. That's all you can do. You just keep going. You just, go back to the basics and just don't give up. Don't try let it affect you mentally. I maybe am not the best person to give advice about this because my mental game is pretty poor, but
At
you know,
least
I
you're
can give
self-aware.
advice on it, but I don't have to take my own advice, right? But yeah, I
Do
think
as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, do as I say, not as I do, exactly. No, I'm getting better, but I do think just keep going. I think it is a team thing. The whole team has to buy into the fact that you can keep going. It can be very difficult if it's a little bit all over the place and different members of the team are feeling different things, which will always happen, but it has to be the agreement that you are trying to keep lifting no matter what. No matter what the outcome, no matter what the score, you just keep playing like every point is this, like the first point of the game or something, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Just got to
equilibrium.
keep being fundamentally strong, work yourself out of this hole.
Yes, exactly.
And as you say, just keep applying yourself to the game. Something's got to give as we see another zone spearheaded by Ben McClanahan here. Finding Kazaizel back into the middle.
Nice hands, Heather. Oh no, and it's just gone into the ground.
Didn't quite get the angle right at all.
Another execution error, which is a really bummer. But you know, execution errors, they can be fixed. They are easier to fix than, you know, other things, I think. Just breathing and getting back into it. Oh, Rachel just gets that. High release backhand. Oh, and it goes up to
Looking
Blake.
for Chambers, who toes it in for the score. And the deficit grows.
10-1 to Low Commitment.
More energy, more energy, more footwork.
I think, yes, Quilly needs that. It is very hard coming out from lunch. There was quite a big break. It was maybe like an hour and a half-ish. That's a pretty long time in between points because you do kind of have to get back into the mindset, okay, we're actually here for a tournament, we're here to play, no more lunch, no more break. So it can be hard. I mean, obviously it is good to eat, hydrate, take your time to chill, but sometimes you can benefit from just playing back-to-back games. So yeah, hopefully, you know, there's still the game's going. Quilly's still got stuff to prove. They just need to score one, like I've said this whole time. And I think it will. I feel it coming.
It's coming.
Do you know what number I like more than 1? 2. Done.
You won't believe what my favourite number is after 2.
2, 3.
3.
But yeah, low commitment. Seems like Peter Hooben's taken a sub maybe for the rest of the game.
I'm sure he'll be wanting to rest himself for the next game and the subsequent next day.
Yes, this is a 2-day tournament, yes, so they will be having to play again tomorrow.
We see McClanahan with the disc.
Nice pull.
A little flat
But it gets
towards
there.
the sideline. And if they're coming down in a zone, this could be quite handy. However, it's a little slow to get down there.
Nice
Getting
swing.
towards the sideline.
Oh, nice toe
And
in.
good toes. We do see a zone here. Coming down once
Back to
again.
Dan,
Another
to Katie.
3-3-1 arrowhead.
Oh, looks like there's only 2 of them back handling though.
Through the middle.
Nice.
That's a lovely find.
That was
through
a
the middle.
nice find. I do like that.
A massive throw to break through this zone.
Oh, huge
As we
hug.
see another big throw. Chambers against McCone, and
Oh
Chambers
my god,
wins.
he got vertical. Holy
He
moly.
levitated a little
He
bit.
I swear he flew a little bit. Oh my god, I was not expecting that. I was expecting him to start dropping, but he was still hanging there. That's incredible. Equilibrium going to have to work hard to get it back. I think they're doing a zone themselves, which they've fit into pretty well.
Yeah, it was a good transition zone. They've set up really quickly. And Chambers on disc now, finding Afandi. Back to Chambers.
Very close on defense. They're definitely putting a lot of defensive pressure on, which is good to see. Oh,
big
big
shot.
hook. Nice defense.
Yeah, nice and easy by McDonald. Finding Beswick in a big crossfield forehand to find Shona. Young. Back to Shona.
Oh, nice. Nice
Through
in
the
the middle.
middle.
Oh,
And McClanahan denies it.
That looked like it was on, but unfortunately Ben got to it first.
He just came out of nowhere. Great acceleration from the young man.
Ooh.
And a great concentration to keep that in hands.
Nice to get that back.
The wind is starting to pick up now.
It is. I could feel it. It's definitely picking up, which means the zone might be a little bit more of a good thing, but we'll see.
Yeah, these teams really going to need to focus on their throws now, as even a little bit...
Oh, nice layout from
Way to-
Emily.
Way to hit the ground. But yes, even a little bit of misjudgment on your edge can lead to a turnover, and we see a foul called.
Foul called.
We're going to see it be uncontested, but they're
Well, it
probably
could have been
going
retracted
to look
as
to be
well, it doesn't
retracted
matter.
by the looks of it. It didn't affect the play.
No.
Still picked up and looking to recenter once again.
I do think, even though it does get windy, both these teams are from Wellington, so we practice in the wind a lot, so we should be pretty good at throwing it.
Yeah, shouldn't be too much of a problem for either of these teams. It is not overly windy, but the gust does pick up a little bit
Picks up
at
here and
times.
there, yeah. Oh, it goes up into the middle, just over Faith's
just over
hands.
Escalin's hands. As we see them setting the zone quickly once again. Coming to the near sideline, it's Katie Beswick.
Oh, nice
and
throw.
just over the outstretched hands of Afandi.
I think they got to look to swing it to the other side. Yeah, that's good.
And looking to continue the movement.
Yes,
Finding
Quilly
in
is
the
look.
middle.
That was a nice throw there.
Lovely work finding Evans, I believe.
Quilly are getting close again. They are working it. And they should be... Oh, go Dan!
Looking for Dan Young,
Oh, no!
and it's just a little too high, and it's picked off again by
Oh,
Blake
no.
Chambers.
That was very close to Dan's hands, but unfortunately he just could not get it.
Emily Dinsdale finding Ali Afandi here and looking to swing it back into the middle for a wide open Ben McClanahan, and he
very
finds an
close.
inside shot.
Scuba to
And a
Emily.
scuba to the top to Emily.
This
and-
point has been going on a while now that I think about it.
Low commitment. Working this disc around beautifully. They're working it quite quickly at the moment. Being able to break through this zone with these quick movements. As we see them swinging it again, looking to just keep the disc alive.
Oh,
That's
nice.
a lovely inside shot from McClanahan. Lovely and quick. It's with Squid on that far sideline. And they're going to look to go backwards to go forwards.
Sometimes you're going to go backwards to go forwards.
Blake Chambers on this near sideline. Oh, he was loading up the hammer. He's absolutely got that in his arsenal.
They're definitely knocking on the door of the end zone. Oh, and a big round one to
looking
Faith.
for Faith, and it's through the hands.
And she just drops it. Oh, no. That gives Equilibrium another opportunity, though. They've been working hard.
Oh,
I think third time's a charm in this point.
Demoralizing. Brutal.
That is
Pain.
that is brutal, yes.
Agony even.
Oh, okay. Agony.
I'm in agony.
Low commitment, putting out that zone again, but Equilibrium getting it going pretty quick.
Yeah, they're going to want to hit those continuations as they form. We see 19 of Equilibrium and even 46. Brad Stewart as a run through D.
Run through D. It looked like she was already there. And it was Dan gets the run through D back. He's like, you know what? You did it to me. I'm gonna do it back to you. Done. That was a great run through D.
And a rush of blood to the head. Unfortunately, just
great
picking
defense
it up
there
and
from Dan Young.
Playing it a little bit too quickly, and Dan Young was too quick.
Nice round throw there.
Shot.
Oh, great
Great
hands.
hands.
Way to clean it up.
Looking middle, and McClanahan.
Nice recovery
and
from
great
Dan.
Snag from Young. So you see McCone on this near sideline, swinging it back. It's McDonald now.
Quilly is doing some really good stuff in the zone. They just need to get it moving, I think. Oh, I thought he was going to throw a hammer.
Me too.
I got a bit too excited.
It.
Equilibrium. Oh, big round.
Two coming in.
Nice grab. One-handed grab.
Great grab by Stewart.
They are getting. Oh, is it the chance? Yeah.
And they've done it.
Nice work, Equilibrium. They deserve that point.
The marathon is
over. That was a long point. Great work from Quilly to put the score to 10-2.
Way to come down with the possession, going to ground. A lovely throw as well.
That was a lot of mahi put in from both teams, but Quilly were fighting hard, and I like to see that. It's good to see that they're still going, because again, the game's not over till it's over, until hard cap happens, I guess.
I guess so. And that means the train has left
the
station.
With your conductor, Sean, and
ticket master, Caitlin Vanderpeet.
Tickets, please. I will kick you off if you haven't put... I wouldn't. I'd be one of those people that's like, just hop on. You forgot your step up? Oh, it's okay.
Whatever.
And then I'd get fired. But you know, it's worth it. People have got to get places. I'm not leaving them in the middle of nowhere.
Did you have that same mentality when you were a parking warden as well?
No, wait a minute. I was a nice parking officer, okay? I was a nice parking officer. If you came back and I was doing your ticket, I would have not given you the ticket, I swear to God. But if you were mean to me, I would have. I was a good parking officer, I swear to God.
For the low cost of $10, I will.
I
will make sure your parking ticket disappears.
No. Make it 20.
Just bump up the price. It's like, oh, you again? $30 this time.
No, I was a nice parking officer, I swear to God. Ask my colleagues. They love me. They still want me to come back because I was so good at my job. But I'm not coming back. Instead, I'd rather work at the library.
Here we go.
Oh, nice pull.
Coming up. It is fading down pretty quickly.
Quilly's hustling. Looks like they're going to do a zone again. I mean, if it's working, it's working, right?
Yeah, we're going to see that zone coming back. We have Peter Huben back on the field now. And a lovely inside shot from Brendan Rees. He loves an inside shot. He's been playing a lot of indoors recently, working in close, tight spaces, and that is one of his favorite things. And that's a big over-the-top shot on the hammer from Peter Huben. finding Gatsby Cohen and recentering from Reitz to Huben. Looking
Nice big
end zone.
throw. Oh,
On
take
what
it
is
down.
a dime of a throw from Peter Huben and taken in.
Nice defensive pressure from Quilly, though. He did have to run quite far to even get there. We like to see that. And a massive spike.
And a massive spike.
I possibly
afterwards.
think the player who scored on low commitment is one of an American player, a pickup. Don't know their name, unfortunately, but
I
nice
believe that
spike.
was Markser coming down with
Yeah,
that.
number 55.
55.
Number 55, and there's another player, I think 22. They're both from
22.
America.
I believe that's Eden.
So nice to see some pickups, some international pickups.
Thanks for coming to New Zealand.
Yeah, thanks for coming down here. I don't know why. We got some nice things. Got some nice beaches, nice mountains, nice walks.
Speaking of
And
Americans.
mince and cheese pies.
And mince and cheese pies. And speaking of Americans, we got some Wellington Ultimate royalty on the sidelines at the moment. Liam Haberfield.
Who's that?
Plays in the UFA for the New York Empire over in the States, having just finished his season playing for Pride of New York as well in the club championships, where they unfortunately couldn't get the job done against Rhino Slam in the final, finishing second in what was perhaps one of the greatest performances we've ever seen.
We've ever seen. I didn't watch the game, but you know.
We're seeing some quick movement coming out of this handler set as they lose a little bit of yards. That zone once again, a big shot going
nice
up.
Big one. Oh, just
and
misses Tom's hand.
Through Tom's hands, and Gatsby Cohen cleans that up. And a big
nice
shot from
U-turn
DeRuyter.
from Renee.
Finding Calorix.
Oh, no.
No, just out.
Renee is a shooter. I did not know that. That was such an incredible put from her.
Very, very, very nearly. As we see the first throw, turnover immediately.
Turnover, but that means low commitment gets another chance to try get it in.
We're going to see Ida pick this one up. Looking to centre, finding Huben.
Emily Dinsdale is poached currently. A big hammer to Gatsby. Is he going to get it? No. He jumped.
He bailed out.
And then bailed out a little bit. Jumped, but didn't put his arms up, which is crucial in catching a disc, I think.
It
But
would
that's
certainly
alright.
help. However, some people prefer to catch it in their mouths.
I think that's dogs. Dogs like to catch frisbees in their mouths.
I got that dog in me. That's why I
That
always
dog
catch
in
it
me.
in my mouth.
It's a chihuahua. Equilibrium with another opportunity to play some offense. Oh,
Down
nice
the line,
big hook.
looking for Thomas
Nice
Goodman.
hand.
And a great catch from Thomas Goodman as he looks into the middle of the field for Hogan.
Oh, nice.
And finding Smith here. A chance for them to punch it
And
in,
it's a
and
perfect
they will.
Equilibrium. Nice work.
And a spike as well
And a
from Chris
spike as
Beswick.
well. You know, that will boost morale for Quilly, I think.
Yeah, they've desperately been needing that.
I think the one that was thrown at Gatsby, he might have thought it was happening, and then I think he thought it was too high, which it possibly might have been.
Yeah, perhaps just misread it a little bit and decided, oh, I'll just save this hop for another day.
Yeah, I think so. Which isn't a bad thing, you know. Sometimes you just know. You just know even if you put your arms
Just
up, you're just
know.
not going to get it. That's why I don't lay out, because I know. I'm not going to get it. But Equilibrium, yeah, that's their third point of this game. They'll definitely be trying to use this to put momentum in their favour now, take it off low commitment.
Hey, it's only a 10-point, only 10 points to take the game.
Exactly.
It's not many in the big scheme of things.
And the big, I've been on teams where we've gotten 8 or 9 breaks and then we win the game. Even though it looks like the other team's, blowing us out of the water, we come back. You never take your foot off the gas. Just because you're up a little bit doesn't mean you're going to win.
Exactly.
Not
Nothing is
saying that that's
safe.
what's happening now, but nothing is safe. Yeah, play every point as hard as you can, especially for Swiss draw.
Oh, yeah.
And a pull from Heather. Big chase there by Dan. He's getting down there. He's ready to play defense.
Dan's already down there.
He's down there before even the offense is down there.
My goodness. He's
He's just getting some sprint training in while he can.
He's such a quick player.
Speed machine.
I was going to see.
Oh,
throw, the first throw.
A layout from Emily, but not enough to get the disc back, unfortunately.
It's just overthrown from Huben. As we see,
Huge hammer!
a hammer.
Who's under it? Nice, Tom gets it.
Looking into the
She's
middle.
got time.
Oh, and was looking front corner, but gets looked off. And oh,
And
behind.
it's a point for Equilibrium
It's
again.
behind the back, and it's collected.
Nice
And that is a break for Equilibrium.
Low commitment will definitely be thinking, oh, we got to stop this. That-
Great,
What a hammer. Holy
great
moly.
job. Just able to stop his momentum, reach back behind him,
And grab it.
yoink it.
To throw a big hammer and then to score, that's pretty good. I'd be pretty happy with that.
Me
I'd be
too.
pretty happy with that. And this is where Equilibrium, the train is leaving the station. Where are we going? I don't know. Which line is this? The Hutt line, the Carpety
Hutt
line,
line,
the Johnsonville line?
It's certainly not Johnsonville.
Not Johnsonville. We're not going to Crofton Downs. maybe the Carpety line. We're going to Takapū Road.
Takapū Road, baby.
We're going to Porirua.
Oh,
The
yes.
Express. This is the Express one.
Express line.
Express line to Waikanae.
We will see you there. We are going to see
Quilly on defense again.
Quilly
after
on
that
defense
break.
again.
They are definitely, I can definitely feel the vibe is getting better. The hype is getting up since they've gotten 2 points. The momentum's definitely going into their favour, I think. And they will definitely be coming out firing.
Yeah, looks like quite a strong line from Low Commitment here.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, pretty strong line.
They'll be keen to close this game out. They'll need to put in some
They'll put the mahi in to close it out.
high effort.
High effort. But they're going to have to put some high commitment into this.
High commitment to finish the game. As we see marks with the disc now, and a big mark from Stillwell.
Quilly putting a
finding
lot of
Ida, and a
layouts, so
massive
horizontal.
layout, and another
Another
massive layout.
but not enough.
It hits
Oh
the
my
turf.
gosh,
and
this is getting exciting, isn't it?
Equilibrium sideline getting very
Very-
loud now.
They're getting loud. I still can't hear them. No, get louder. Oh,
Oh, and
Blake
it's snagged
gets
away by
that.
Blake Chambers straight away.
Sideline's
Ida
getting loud.
Finding McClanahan.
Oh, that
down
was
the
close
sideline.
to being out, but Justin swinging it around into the middle.
Finding Emily.
Emily, she's looking for an option. Swings it.
And back into the middle for
I
Ida.
think low commitment, trying to keep it chill outside the end zone. They obviously don't want to turn it right here.
Dinsdale
Up.
looking.
Oh,
and
straight into
finding
number
the
19's
defense.
face. Great defense.
That's a great defense
Great defense.
to put your face on the line
Honestly,
for the team, and we're going to see an injury called, I believe.
I do not blame them. I have had a disc thrown to my face before. It hurts. Actually, to my throat, it really hurts. Shout out to Lucy Nixon.
However, she's toughing it out. We're going to see Chris Beswick taking the sub here, and in comes Ian Johnson.
Oh, I thought the person who got hit in the face was taking
And
the
here I
injury
was
sub.
thinking we were going to see a sub for taking a Frisbee to the face, but that's not enough
Nah, not enough to.
take her off the field.
No, you're gonna have to drag me off.
And we're going to see this disc getting checked back in.
Equilibrium with another opportunity to play offense, possibly a break. You can hear the sideline. It's getting loud. This game is getting very interesting. Nice movement.
Oh, and
Just a little bit too
Just
far.
over.
I
See-
did like the option.
Dinsdale picking up and initiating straight away, finding
Oh,
McNee
up!
with a big shot, and
Oh,
he finds the
no.
hands of McDonald and another turnover.
Is this another marathon point, Sean?
It would seem we have hit another leg of the marathon, and just potentially looking for
Peter Huben, I think,
Huben,
possibly.
I believe, but just undercutting that shot a little bit too much. McClanahan had to put in a bit of effort.
no!
Speaking of, he has gotten this disc back into the middle. Ida,
Oh, nice
McNee,
snag by Tane.
and he was looking at Huben there at the front corner.
And
Marks it, looking
Tane
for
would rather
Tane
get the
McNee,
stats himself.
and he scores it.
Nice point from low commitment there. 12-4 to them. Yeah, Tane gets the disc just in front of the end zone, puts it back, and then he goes and cuts himself to score the points. I think, yeah, I'd rather have a point than an assist. I don't know about you.
Hang on, in the last game you told me you'd prefer the other way around.
I changed my mind. I'm always
you hypocrite.
improving. I'm always improving. No, you can change your opinions. Or maybe, should I say I'd rather have a D-step, but I'm playing offense?
You want the...
I want the D-step, but I've
second.
been playing offense because I drop it. But yeah, low commitment. They're knocking on finishing this game. It is, even though the score is 12-4, it doesn't feel like it's 12-4. It feels like the second half has been really close. I don't know about you, Sean, but it feels like it's been pretty intense the whole time.
It feels like a little bit more of a battle in the second half. I don't know if Equilibrium's game has lifted. Maybe Low Commitment's game has dropped a little bit. There seems to be a lot of turnovers in this half. The score, I think, for the second half is reflecting that at the moment.
Yes.
But yes, Low Commitment are one away from taking this game, and they are going to be looking to do that in this point.
But who knows? Quilly might come firing out, wanting to get 9 points in a row.
In a row, ideally in a row.
Ideally. Because if not, then that's the end of the
That's
game
the
if
end
they
of
don't
the
get them in a row.
Yeah, they don't have a choice. Got to be none in a row now.
To.
Pull from McClanahan, finding the brick mark.
Quilly looking to get it going.
There's Gillick on the disc now, being marked by
Zone
Squid.
On. Looks like Quilly could use with another handler back. Nice in the middle cut from
middle.
Tom.
Togo
Oh,
finding the shot, and it's going to fade out.
unfortunately, a little bit too far. I do like the look, but just a little bit too fast and hard.
And an opportunity to break here for Low Commitment to finish this game off.
They're right in the corner though, so we'll have to see. But Ben's with got the disc.
Swinging it straight away, finding Cohen.
Nice swing movement from Low Commitment. Yeah, Low Commitment not afraid to use the width of the field, getting it swung around, using these key handlers. Mostly they're boys.
No, but yeah, they're working it really nicely. The downfield, you've got the two lanky ladies down there, Rix and Derrida.
And
causing all
Rachel's
sorts
pretty
of
tall,
problems.
right? She's like 5'6". But yeah,
Chambers
they're making the Quilly zone work. They're running back and forth. You can definitely see the tiredness coming in.
Yeah, they're looking very tired, this Equilibrium zone. They've
I
been
do not blame them. It is
pushing
quite
themselves.
hot as well. Even though it's a bit windy and cloudy, it is warm.
And McClanahan
it's
with a
going
shot,
round.
Derrida
And that's game.
for the game.
Equilibrium versus Low Commitment. 13-4 to Low Commitment. Felt like a very close game in the second half, but Low Commitment just take it with that nice point there to Renee.
Yeah, that first half set them up really nicely to just give them that momentum to finish the game off in the second half. Equilibrium did their best in the second half, scoring 3 points, but yeah, just not enough to pull this one back. Low Commitment showing their class and coming out with the victory.
But very good to see two Wellington teams play each other. Good game. It felt very close. I hope they're both I hope Quilly is very proud of how they've played. They've done some really good stuff. Same with Low Commitment. And I hope they have a good rest of the tournament. Love seeing Wellington teams do well. Not biased or anything. But it is biased because I'm from Wellington.
Not being from Wellington
No,
or anything.
I'm not even from Wellington. I'm from Nelson. So go Nelson.
Well,
But
that
yeah.
will wrap us up for our coverage. Brought to you by ULTI.TV and Broad Media. Thank you for joining us. My name, as always, is Sean Gardner.
And I'm Caitlin Vanderpee, and we'll be back later this afternoon. I'm not going to say the time, though, because I keep getting it wrong.
We will see you soon.
I'm a bit too much, but I'm finding it.